This behind me is very, very special. Now, this might look like an unassuming black garden shed, which it kind of is, but it is so much more than that. This is going to become the brand new BootWizard Boot Studio. We can call it whatever we want, Wizard Cave. Let me know what you think down in the comments as to what we should call this. Opens up and you don't get to look inside just yet. It's not quite finished. There will be a whole video on this, but the important thing here is basically my brother and I, we spent most of lockdown building this. This is an intense build. And when I say my brother and I mean that he did about 75% of the work in here, and it's phenomenal. So, of course, for all his work, for this unbelievable studio that you're going to get to see very, very soon, I had to say thank you. And how does a boot wizard say thank you? Well, I tricked him into designing his own Nike by You vapors. Now, he doesn't know about this. He doesn't know that he's got vapors on the way. He doesn't know that he accidentally designed them, and I am going to give him to them as a complete surprise. So we're going to see his reaction. We've got another few days before they arrive. We'll see what his reaction is when they get here. Okay, we have a box. They have arrived. So let's crack this open and we'll have a look at exactly what we've got. Now, I nearly swore. I have made a small error immediately here. So when you design the Nike by You boots, you get to say like who made them. So it goes on your Nike account. So mine are Nike by James, if you can see that. And they're for Zach. So I kind of feel like these needed to be either Nike by Zach or Nike by Boot Wizard. But either way, Nike by James, that's fine. I would get them out of the box, but you know what? I'm gonna let him be the first person to get these out and see them. I can see what they're like. I know what I designed. I can see the picture on the end of the box. I'm gonna let him be the first one to see them. So I am going to wait until tomorrow when he's back, and I'm gonna call him over. Okay, so we've got a lot of pressure going on right now to make sure that this works correctly. You can actually see him walking to the house. So hopefully everything goes well, all the cameras work, and we'll be able to catch this on camera, and he should be pretty damn impressed. He's on his way, so take one over and we're just going to leave it and go from there. Oh, escaping cat, escaping cat. Stop.
Yeah, cat.
I have a present for you.
Is it my shirt?
It's in this box.
Is it my shirt?
It's better than the shirt.
Why?
Why what?
Why?
Why what?
Why?
Why what?
Why?
What happened? Open the box.
Ridiculous human being, man. What the Why?
Because they're awesome.
I'm aware they're awesome, but I didn't need them and you didn't need to buy them.
This is to say thank you for building the entire new studio.
That does mean I'm not going to need boots for about the next 10 years.
Yeah, I know.
Because I don't go through boots that often.
So Zach has seen his own Nike by You boots now. He is, of course, delighted. I'm so pleased with his reaction. Of course, like who wouldn't be delighted with this? Now, before I'll give you a real close-up look at the boots in just a second. But if you're wondering how I tricked him into designing his own boots, well, if you didn't check it out, a few weeks ago, I put up a video challenging people to design their own Nike by You boots. A lot of you guys got involved. Now, we did have a small problem with that where YouTube removes the links from comments. So I have very few submissions for the Nike by You design competition. If you do want to get involved or you have already got involved, please click on the link down below, send me some screenshots of your boots over on my Instagram at BootWizardBootReviews, and then I'll be able to put a whole heap up on my channel and we'll pick the best one. Remember, you're designing for somebody else, which is exactly what this was all about. So when we did this, I got Zach to come and have a look at a pair of boots that I designed for him. And he was like, oh yeah, they're cool. I was like, oh, what else would you do? And he literally stood right here and designed his own boots. So let's get them out of the box and have a look. So you get the Nike by You box with these, which is pretty awesome. It's this white box, Nike by You, and then the label on the end here is the Nike by whoever designed them. So it is kind of just like a nice touch. You get a little image of the boots in there as well. So let's pop these open. Slide drawer box, which is very nice. And these are Zach's custom designed Nike by You Vapor 14s. So let's get these out of here too. Now you do get a string bag with these. Now, of course, you do have to assume, hold on, lots of paper crumpling. We'll get rid of that for a moment. So yes, I did buy my brother boots and then decide to take them off him to make this video for you. He understands. So you do get a string bag, a Nike by You string bag. This is fairly generic across all the Nike by Yous. It doesn't matter what color you get. It's kind of cool to get a custom Nike by You string bag, but of course Nike couldn't make a string bag in every single color depending on who bought them. So you get this black Nike by You string bag, which is pretty cool and a standard, pretty awesome Nike quality, but that's not what we're here for. Let's have a look at some boots. So these are Zach's Nike by You Vapors. And I have to say, I think he's done a phenomenal job. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is not a color combination that I would have chosen. And there's no way I would have gone for a black base personally, because that's just not me. But that's the whole point, it's Nike by You. So these are the pink, bright green and black. Interestingly, he didn't go for any text on the medial side here on either boot. You get the option to put text on there, and he didn't want it on either boot. He's just gone for the standard Nike swoosh with the Vaporposit and the ACC. So pretty cool. He's stuck with the Flyknit branding down the front as well. You can change this into a flag. I much prefer that rather than the flag. And some of my personal favorites, let's get this really close. There's two things on the Nike by Yous that when you get them in hand, just look 100 times better than they do on the screen. The first one is this swoosh. So you get the double swoosh. If you look on the Nike by You, you'll be able to see there's two swoosh options. One, the green on the outside, and the second one, you can pick a different color for here, and it really stands out way more on the boots themselves than it does on screen. So really pick a decent color to pop here because that looks fantastic. Then of course you've got this here, the speed band and the toe reinforcer. Those really pop against the black in the green. And then he's gone for the pink through this main area through the back here, which is the Avail Q lining according to Nike, but essentially that's the whole inside. But yeah, speed wings, again, bright green. And then, you know what? I think a smart thing to do with any Nike by You boots is stick to a color theme. Stick to maybe 3 colors that you're gonna go with. 4 are a massive push, but too many colors on, they can start looking messy. But hey, they're your Nike by You boots, what does it matter? Sole plate, he's gone for the FG in this bright green. Now, something I would have liked to have seen with the Nike by You is the option to change the stud tips, or the stud tips change in line with another color that's on the boot, because, hold on, stay there. If you look on the base of my Dragonflies, so this is my pair of Dragonfly Superflies, which is a fun thing to say, you'll see that these have got the pink stud tips they've also got that area, the Aerotrax area, in a different color as well. You don't really get that option on the Nike Bayou, so it would have been cool to get that on the Nike Bayou. That's the only criticism that I have of the Nike Bayou system, is being able to maybe change up maybe the tension bar that runs down the middle here, maybe that could have been a different color. I understand there's only so many options, but I think one thing that would have allowed you to change the bar and also the Aerotrax area and maybe even the stud tips all at the same time would have been pretty awesome if you ask me, but you can't do that, so let's not complain too much. Check them out, check them out. We'll do a couple of other little things. We'll have a look at the insoles here. So on the insoles, you get the same design that matches up with the string bag, which is pretty cool, but it's pretty much a generic insole across all the boots, but you do still get the Nike grip. So it's a Nike grip insole, even if it doesn't say, with the Nike grip base that slots into the underside of the boot. So you're really not missing out on anything at all by going for the Nike Bayou. It's all there, it's exactly the same boot, it's just you pick the design, you pick the colors, you pick the text. There's nothing to not love about that. Do please let me know down in the comments, what do you think of Zach's design? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What would you have gone for? Do remember, go and click the link down below, design your own boots and send me screenshots on my Instagram at BootWizardBootReviews. Even if you've already done it, please do it again, because I had huge problems with YouTube removing all of the links. Hit the like button on this video if you would love to receive a pair of Nike Bayou as a gift. And of course, do get subscribed to the channel for loads more football boot, football shirt, just fun, awesome soccer, football, whatever word you want to use, content. But that's all from me here at BootWizard today. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon.